Okay, so let's take a look at that first before we go into hiding and unhiding. So on your sheet, when you come in here, you'll see that I have a sales data sheet. Sheet 2 doesn't have anything and sheet 3 doesn't have anything. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and delete these. So I'm just going to right click and delete. Okay, so here's my sales data sheet that we were working on in the previous unit. It has my format exactly how I want it, has all my color coding exactly how I want it, but now I want to change it to where it has different employees. Maybe I own 2 companies, or maybe this is sales employees and the next one needs to be like HR employees. So what I would do is I would right click on here and I would move or copy. Okay, and I'm going to move it to the end and then create a copy. So what this is going to do is it's going to say sales data 2, and I'm going to come in here and I'm going to double click and I'm going to rename this because I'm going to put HR information. Okay, so now I have the same exact data in both of these tabs, but here let's say that it doesn't matter how many years with the company, what their pay scale is. HR probably needs to know their bonus and their salary. Actually we'll go here and then what position. So we can either hide these 2 columns or we can completely delete them. Maybe we need them later, we're not real sure. So for right now we're just going to hide them. So now that my HR data is going to have the same exact format, the same exact numbers, and that way I can go in here and I can change the information that I need to. And I've already renamed it and I didn't have to retype all that information. That's the best part. No retyping the information. Okay, so let's say that I want to go into, I need to make another copy. Okay, so I can go from my original one because it has all of my columns here. And I'm going to move or copy, and I want to move it to the end, and I want to create a copy. Okay, so it still says sales data 2. I'm going to come in here and double click and rename it, and I'm going to rename it to total comp. Okay, so now I have first name, last name. I don't need any of this information. Okay, so I'm just going to hide it. And I don't want to delete it because this right here has a formula in it. Okay, so I don't want to delete that information. I want to just simply hide the information. But I want it to just be total compensation and what the employees' names are. Okay, so I'm just going to hide it. Now I have column column A, B, C, D, and L. And that's just my total comp. Okay, so that was hiding and unhiding your actual columns. The next thing that we're going to do is actually hide and unhide your sheet at the bottom. So let's say that the HR information is none of anybody's business. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually hide that tab. And that way the person that I'm sending the information to is only going to be able to see the sales data and the total comp on that. Okay, they don't even know that the HR information's there. If I want to unhide it, I'm going to choose this one and choose this one by control. And I'm going to unhide HR information. And it's going to put it right back where I had it. Okay, so that's right there. Or the other way to do that is going to be on your home tab and format and hide and unhide. I repeat this every session that there are definitely multiple ways to do one thing. So it's whatever you are most comfortable with. So we could easily go to home and then format. And then here's our information where we did previous sessions on row height. But this is where we would hide and unhide either rows, columns, sheets, or unhide rows, columns, and sheets.